We're sitting here in the guard chilling. All right, now I can hit this all sorts of things and all sorts of times. But one of my like kind of cues for the pendulum sweep is when an opponent steps a knee up. Boom. I don't know why he's doing it. Maybe he's doing it to do a guard break of some sort. Maybe he's doing it, I don't know. Who knows? All right. What I'm going to immediately do, now it's very similar to the armbar, but I'm not really worried about the armbar that much. All I want to do is bring this hand down, and I want to get that arm nice and tight to my body here. The same arm that would have been armbarred, but I'm just trying to hold it tight to me here, and I'll grab actually the sleeve, you know, inside grip, right here, boom, keeping it tight. Now, I'm not going to sit here all day. It's, you know, I can almost do it as I'm starting to move. Now, I am going to unhook, hold my guard, and spin off underneath that leg. Now, here, once I'm here, notice I'm just keeping this nice and tight. Now even here, watch my elbow, just keeping it tight to your body in that position should be nice and strong, right? You know, holding it like this doesn't do much. Hold it nice and tight to your body. And all I need is, I just don't want him to flatten it out there. I don't care if it moves a little bit, unlike the armbar. Now, I come under here, once again, maybe I grab the material. You can do a gi or no gi. All right, this is a very popular move. Now, here's the pendulum part. Kind of like the armbar, you know, this leg is going to kind of come up toward here. Now, it's not going to go over his head like the armbar, but just like it did before, instead of pushing, the pendulum bumps me kind of to set up this leg. All right, so instead of pushing to where the armbar was for the clamp down, the pendulum sets up that leg under his armpit for that nice chop down. But unlike the armbar, the chop down is going to end up bumping him over into a sweep. All right. So, in Brazil, they also call it a flower sweep. I don't know why, but pendulum sweep is kind of a little popular name. So it's very similar movements to an armbar, except this leg is actually going to chop back down, and I'm going to chop him over, and he's going to end up in a sweep instead of an armbar. So he steps it up. Now in a way I can almost do it simultaneously. Boom. Alright, now my foot was on the ground that time. All on the hip, it don't really matter. Now, as I'm kind of ready, notice my right leg isn't in position to bump him over yet. Yeah, that'd be big. I need to bump him that 45-degree angle once again. So I need to turn myself to that 90-degree position just to set up that leg. So that will be the first part of the pendulum. Zoom. Alright? Now, the pendulum itself got me a little momentum, actually moving him, bumped him up off his butt a little bit. Now, I'm going to do this, I'm not going to swing this back. I'm going to show you what's going to happen if I don't pendulum this back. So, boom, knock him over, boom. And you can see it's very similar to an armbar if I didn't do that. Now, I'd end up here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing that pendulum back, and you're going to notice I'm going to end up in the mount. Alright, so you can see how that sets up the bump leg. So we're here, I come underneath, pendulum out, that cocks my right leg, ready for that 45-degree chop, but now watch the pendulum go back, boom, underneath. So I chopped him as my leg came back underneath, pulls me up into a mount. Alright, John Freeman's got a very good pendulum sweep. A few other guys, but it's really good if you got long, lanky legs that can really get that pendulum motion, all right? Pendulum length and weight of the legs really matter. So if you got kind of small, skinny legs, you know, guys like Mo would be a beast. Once that pendulum goes, whoosh, you're gonna get chopped down, all right? So, one more time, kind of like full speed. We're here, he pops up that leg. I immediately, you know, I'm starting to look for two things. All right, I'm looking for this underhook, and I'm looking for this grip, so he can't plant. Spinning off center, which kind of is the start. Now the pendulum starts, boom. That bumps me up, sets up that next leg, boom. Down he goes. All right. Now this is definitely an intermediate move, because there's like a lot of stuff going on here. Movement, spinning off center, just like an armbar. The pendulum, then the chop as the pendulum comes down. A lot of timing, a lot of little movements that you can screw up. So I definitely consider this an intermediate, level move. You might never get it your entire life, but if you start getting this, it's a very good sweep for long, lengthy legs. All right. Pendulum down. Then this one swings back while I check. All right. Give that a try, guys. Pendulum sweep, flower sweep, very popular sweep.